Hello everyone, and thank you for everyone who watches my videos on YouTube. Today our lesson is on the past simple. I've got 8 questions for you. The first one, does the past simple have another name? Number 2, what is past simple? Number 3, what is a tense? Number 4, what does a tense show or express? Number 5, how many tenses are there in English? Number 6, why do we call it past? Why do we call it past simple? Why do we call it past? And why do we call it simple? And why do we use it? Why do we use the past simple? If you want, I can put here, why do we use the past simple? So I will give you 1 minute to think about the questions. Some of the questions are repeated when I explain, the present simple. But because maybe some of you did not watch the present simple video, so I repeat maybe 2 or 3 questions here. So sorry about that. So 1 minute, try to look at the questions and think about the answers. And then I will show you the answers and explain very, slowly and easily. Okay, ready? Let me show you the answers. The first question, does the past simple have another name? Yes, it has another name. Sometimes we call it simple past, sometimes, past simple, and they are the same. Question number 2, what's a past simple? It is a tense. Past simple is a tense. So what's a tense? What is a tense? A tense is a verb form. So a verb form is a tense, and the tense is a verb form, and they are the same. A tense is a verb form, and a main verb is the most important word in a sentence. So I said this before, a main verb is the most important word in a sentence, because no verb, no sentence. And when we speak about tenses, it means we are speaking about verb forms. Number 4, what does a tense show or express? Each tense expresses a meaning, or more than one meaning, and that's why we have many tenses. So we have many tenses in English. Each tense has many meanings. Every time you change the tense, you change the meaning. Every time you change the verb form, you change the meaning. Next one, how many tenses are there in English? We have 12 tenses, 4 present tenses, 4 past tenses, and 4 future tenses. Why do we call it past? We call it past because we use the past form of a verb. Why do we call it simple? We call it simple because it has one verb only. It has one verb only, and that is why we call it past simple. Why do we use it? Number 1, we use it for an action which happened in the past and finished in the past. So the action happened in the past and finished in the past. What do we use? We use past simple. Example, I passed my driving test 3 years ago. This is the past simple, and this action happened in the past and finished in the past. Number 2, a habit in the past. So we use the past simple if we have a habit in the past. Example, in 1990, I used to go swimming 2 times a week, but now I don't. So this is the past simple, the verb, the past simple verb, use and to. Now, the meaning in this sentence, of course, is I had a habit of going swimming in the past, but now I don't go swimming anymore. So I used to is an action which happened in the past and finished in the past, and this action shows a habit in the past. So what do? I use past simple, past simple. Let's move on. Remember, the following adverbs of time are used with the past simple: ago, yesterday, a little while ago, an hour ago, last week, last month, last year, in 1990, in the past, this morning. And I've got to say 99%, if you use the past simple, you must use one of these times. We call them times, or we call them adverbs of time. Some grammar books, call them time indicators, or, let's just say time. It's easy. Now let's look at this sentence, and I again repeat, it's a good idea to often use, it is most of the time, an adverb of past time if you want to use the past simple. So if you want to use past, try to use time with it. Now this is verb to be in the past simple. These are the subjects, as you can see. So these are the verbs in the past simple. These are the verbs in the past simple. So as you can see, I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were, they were. The negative, I was not. Of course, I always repeat, these are the subjects. Was is the past simple. Not, we use it to make negative. I was not. You were not. He was not. She was not. It was not. We were not. They were not. Then question, interrogative means making questions. So I put this question sign. Was I here? We just change subject and verb. Were you here? So I put were before you, and then I can make a question. Was he here? Was she here? Was it here? Were we here? Were they here? So all the table here, all this table shows you verb to be in the past simple tense. Let's move to the next one now. Verb to have. Again, I choose verb to be, verb to have, verb to do, because these are very important verbs in English. Verb to have. These are the subjects. Now, as you can see, had. So all the time I use had as the past simple with all the subjects. But when I come to the negative, I did not have. So I change. If I say I had sugar, what is the negative? I did not have sugar. Yeah, I had coffee. I did not have coffee. After did, I have to put present, which is have. I call it present to make it easy for you. Of course, I have to say infinitive. But infinitive and present are sometimes the same, sometimes they are different. So I just say present to make it easy for you. But we have to say infinitive. So what does it mean? It means I can't put anything after, did. I can't put s, I can't put ing, I can't put ed. Every time I use did, I have to use infinitive or present if you want. Every time I use did, I have to use infinitive after it. So I did not have. You did not have. He did not have. She did not have. It did not have. We did not have. They did not have. This one should be small because This is S, capital, starting a sentence. The verb after the subject has got a small letter. Anyway, now to make questions, again, did I have? Did I have? So if I say I had coffee yesterday, what is the question? Did I have? After did, use infinitive. After did, use infinitive. So I use did, I use subject, and then I use infinitive. Did I have? Did, subject, infinitive. Did you have? Did, subject, infinitive. Did he have? Some students write did he has because they think he has. No, if I say he has a pen, that's correct. But if it's a question, did he have? Why have? Because after did, I use infinitive. Did she have? After did, infinitive. After did it have? Did we have? Did they have? So don't forget this. Did he have? Not he has. Did he? Did she have? Did it have? And this is verb to have in the past simple. Verb to do now again. So these are the subjects again. Did, all the time I use did. This is the past simple. The past simple. Now the negative, I did not do. So I did my homework. I did my homework. How can I make this sentence negative? I did not do my homework. So this did not, I use it to make negative. And after did, I have to use infinitive. I repeat, I did my homework. What is the negative? I did not do my homework. If I say I made a mistake, made is past, so how do I make it negative? I did not make a mistake. After did, use infinitive. So again, did not do, he did not do, she did not do, it did not do, we did not do, they did not do. And the same, even in questions. In questions, after did, I use infinitive. So I, did my homework. What is the question? Did I do my homework? So did I, we put them at the beginning. Of course, we use did to make questions. But after did, we use infinitive. As you can see, do, all these infinitive. So did I do? Did you do? Did he do? So he do. I can't say did he does, did he did. No. After did, you have to use infinitive. Did she do? She do, correct. Did she do? Did it do? Did we do? And did they do? So that is verb to do in the past simple. Remember, if a verb is regular, we add ed to make it past simple. So this is I, the subject, present simple play. I want to make play past. What do I do? What do I do? I add ed to it. Why do I add ed? Because play is regular. Play is regular. I add ed to make it past, and then I make past simple. So play is present simple, played is, play is present simple, and played is past simple. If a verb is not regular means irregular. Not regular means irregular. So what do we do? If the verb is not regular, what do? We have to learn it by heart. There is no grammatical rule for it. We have to learn it as it is. So subject I, present simple run. This is the present simple. The past is ran. So run is not regular. The past simple is ran. Now what you can do, go to the internet and type Google, www.google.com, and type this sentence, list of irregular verbs. You will see all the verbs which are not regular. And then if you want to make past, if the verb is in the list, it means it is not regular. If the verb is not in the list, it means the verb is regular. So this is something you can do. Now again here, if a verb has a consonant, as you can see, this is p, p consonant, and there is a vowel, and this is o, is a vowel before the consonant, you have to double the consonant when you add ed. So I repeat, this is p consonant, before it what? A vowel, o is a vowel. I want to make stop past, so what do? I double the p. Why? Because before p there is a vowel. Now some verbs are irregular. So hit, this is hit, is not regular. And they have a consonant. T is a consonant. And before it there is a vowel. This is I, is the vowel. But still we have to learn irregular verbs by heart. So don't say, okay, I'm going to say hit it, wrong. Hit is present and hit is present and hit is past. We cannot double the consonant because hit is not regular. So we cannot use spelling rule number 4. Spelling rule number 4 is only for verbs which are regular. Spelling rule, which is number 3. If the verb has got a consonant before it a vowel, we double the consonant. This spelling rule is only for verbs which are regular. But hit is not regular, so we leave it as it is. Hit is the present and hit is the past. If a verb ends in y, like if you look at this one here, carry has got y, and before y there is a consonant, so this is r, which is consonant, we have to change y into I. So here, this y, as you can see, I change it into I, and then I put ed to make past. So I carry, this is present simple, I carried, this is past simple. But if y comes after a vowel, this is y after the vowel. A is the vowel, y comes after the vowel. So what do? I don't change the y. So only change the y if you see what? If you see a vowel before, if you see a consonant, before y. But if you see a vowel before y, do not change, and the y. So I repeat, vowel and then y, no change. Consonant and y, change y. My voice. Verb to go in the past simple. Again, these are the subjects. All the time I put went. So this is the past simple. Now, did the negative, I did not go. So if I say I went shopping, what is the negative? I did not go shopping. I cannot say I did not went, wrong. I did not go. Why? After did, we use infinitive. I did not go. You did not go. He did not go. She did not go. It did not go. We did not go. They did not go. And the same with the question, did I go? So I went shopping yesterday. This sentence. How do I make a question? Did I go? So I put did, which we use to make questions, and then I put subject, and after did I use infinitive, which is like present. I said, did you go? Did he go? Did she go? Did it go? Did we go? Did they go? Again, you can watch this video again and again and look at the table and try to understand how we make the past simple. Now, if you look at this sentence, this is an example to help you. John went shopping yesterday. Went is past. I want to make it negative. So what do? I put did, I put not, and then I put go. So after did, I use infinitive. It is wrong to say John did not went. No. After did, I have to use infinitive. And the same, this is a question. This is the question mark. I use did. I use subject, and then I use infinitive. Did John go? That's correct. Did John went? No, this is wrong. Did John go? Why? After did, we use subject and then infinitive. And I explained infinitive, it means we don't put anything to the verb. We don't put ed, we don't put ing, we don't put s, and we put the verb, in the base form, as we call it, the base form, the original form, which is like present. If it is difficult for you, it's like present. Now here, we use the past simple in conditional sentences. So this is past, found. If I found 10,000 pounds, I would give it to the police. So this is past again. This is the verb. I have to underline, because this is would is a verb and give is a verb. So this is past simple and this is past simple. But after would, I have to use infinitive. So the sentence is past. So found is past simple and would is the past form of will. Yeah? Found is past because find is present. Find is present. Found is past simple. And would is past. Will is present. Would is past. But the meaning of the sentence is not past. The meaning of the sentence is not past. It is present or future. This means, what is the meaning of the sentence? It is possible for me to find 10,000 pounds now or in the future. And I am imagining the situation. I am imagining it. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't happen. So I repeat, found and would, they look past, but the meaning in the sentence is present or future. We can use would to express a habit in the past. Linda would visit her family last year and buy food for them. So would is past of will, but in this sentence, we use would to show what? A habit in the past. So the meaning here is in the past. Linda had the habit of visiting her family and buying food for them, but now she doesn't visit them or buy food for them. So Linda would visit her family. This means in the past, Linda visited her family and bought food for them. This was a habit which happened in the past and finished in the past. So would is a habit, is used for a habit in the past. Number 3, the verb you see, and this is very, 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 very important. The verb you see is the tense, and the meaning of a sentence, this is the time. Sometimes the verb and the tense, they are the same. So if I say Asmat went shopping yesterday, went is past. What do I see? I see past. What is the meaning of the sentence? It is past. So I see past, and the meaning of the sentence is past. So the tense is past simple, and the time is past. The tense and the time are the same. But if you look here, some verbs look past, but their meaning is present. Example, could I borrow could I borrow your pen, please? Could. What is the tense? Past simple. What is the time or the meaning? It is present. So here the tense and the time are different. The tense is past, but the meaning is present. Because when we speak in the present, we say, could I borrow your pen, please? Could I borrow your car, please? So I repeat, sometimes the tense and time, they are the same, sometimes they are different. So, and this is my advice to you. Remember, I can put it like this for you. If you see a verb in any sentence, ask yourself these 3 questions. What is the tense in this sentence? Tense is what you see. Number 2, what is the time in this sentence? Time is the meaning of the sentence. And question 3, are tense and time the same or different? Because sometimes they are the same, sometimes they are different. And these 3 questions are important. In all the tenses, we have 12 tenses in English, and these 3 questions are very important. Every time you see a sentence, every time you want to write a sentence, ask yourself these 3 questions. As I said, try to watch the video again and again. Sometimes you need some time to understand the information and do practice on it again and again. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, can you please click on subscribe so I can upload more videos for you. If you don't click on subscribe, you will not be able to see more videos on my channel in future. Thank you very much.